Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the community. So we've talked about like the lessons, you know, there's work to do, you've got tools, techniques, things to support your mindset, your energetics, you know, your spiritual growth. Let's shift gears a little bit and talk about the community side of it, because you did mention that and said if it wasn't for that, that you're not sure you'd have come on some of the calls, you wouldn't have perhaps shown up as much. And I would ask whether you would still have done as much for yourself if it wasn't for the fact that we had the space to celebrate and share the wins and to share your story and your experience with other people. So can you talk a bit about how the community aspect that we have, how that's impacted or worked for you?
Yeah. So in the very beginning, when I first signed up and we had our first lesson, and you talked about the Facebook group, I'm not a big poster on any social media. I love Instagram because I follow just cat accounts. And that's what gives me joy, because people's cats, it's just amazing. Don't follow people, follow cats. So I was a bit apprehensive because I'm not a big poster, and I just thought, oh, I don't know whether that's going to work for me. Like, I don't know whether I can actually put out there how I'm feeling, because I don't talk to anybody about it.
Yeah, then do you have to write? Then you want me to write it down and put it to other people? Woman, are you crazy? You want me to articulate how I'm feeling? What the hell?
Exactly. But again, I was being brave, and I thought, I want to do this for myself. I've invested in me. For my cats. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna participate. And actually, I love it. I don't always love talking about myself, but being able to connect with like-minded people that love their cats, that want to work on themselves, being able to learn from them, see their different experiences, because they're not just in the UK. We've got Australia, we've got America, and we've got Malta.
Yes.
And it's just phenomenal. Like, I'm in awe that I'm connecting with these people and I feel comfortable, and I'm able to also take on their compliments as well, which I've never been very good at. So the community is very good at supporting you, and I do feel supported, and I know I can just go in there and post, you know, if I'm not having a great day, or I can see what's happening with them and I can comment on their post, and that sometimes raises my vibrations as well. We have our connection calls, which I love. And it's funny because, like I said earlier, there's been times where I thought, oh God, I could just not do with this tonight, you know, not logging on.
Yeah.
But I've done it because I know that sometimes when I miss it, I'm not as focused on what I need to do for myself. Being in the community and having those connection calls allows me time to say, this is my time now, because I'm a workaholic.
Yeah,
and I would just work all night. But actually saying, no, turn everything off. You're now connecting. You're now having an hour with the, you know, in the group chat. And that's just been amazing for me. It keeps me on track. It keeps me focused to carry on working on myself, to carry on participating and listening to everybody and learning from everybody. And everybody has just been fantastic. The community is great. So this is somebody saying, I never really post on anything because I'm quite self-conscious, and yet there I am in the group chatting to everybody, like, you know, offering praise for them and receiving it in return. And I feel like we're on a journey together, and their wins fill me with love and joy as well. And that's why you can come into this community and see other people thriving, and you think, this is amazing. And then it kind of G's me on as well to think, right, actually, I haven't tried that in a while. Let me do that, you know.
So I want a bit of that. They're happy, and that, yeah.
So I'm loving it.